Hey guys, what is up? It's me, Croft Studios, and I'm here with probably the biggest review on the Croft Studios channel at the moment. And this is the LEGO Lord of the Rings, the Tower of Orthanc. Set 10237, 2,359 pieces. It contains 5 minifigures and retails for $199.99 in the USA. And it also does include a big bird in this set, Treebeard, and the tower. So, let's go on and take a look at our box. Quick look at the front of your box right here. Look at the back of your box and you can see how enormous and how many features are in this set. So you get 3 instruction manuals, and in the first one you get a club ad on the back. Nothing really too much to it. On the second manual, you just get a screaming kit on the back, like usual. And then in the third manual, at the very end, you get a bunch of stuff. First thing you get in the back is a little checklist, as usual, and then you get some ads for some sets, like the Council of Elrond and the Wizard Battle, then the Black Gate, then the Pirate Ship ad, then Lord of the Rings, and it has a cave troll on there playing a video game with Gimli. And then we have a Lord of the Rings board game ad right there. And then we have a Hobbit Desolation of Smaug ad on the back of this manual. So, let's take a look at how many extra pieces we get in this set. You get an enormous amount of extra pieces, also including an extra dagger, a very nice hook, a bone, a key, and some very nice various extra pieces like torches and spikes, and nice variation of flat tile pieces. As first up for our minifigures, and probably my second least favorite, is Gandalf the Grey, just because he comes in so many sets now. But this version I actually like a little bit more because he does come with his hair instead of his hat. The hat is cool, but still, we get a hair in this set. You can see his cape right there, just a great cape. You can't really see that much with all his beard and cape on, so let's take that off. Now without his beard, cape, and hair off, and you can see he has a nice face right there, and a nice torso, and he also has a double-sided head, which is new for Gandalf in the summer Lord of the Rings sets, and has a very nice back printing torso. And I think this is a pretty good figure overall. Gandalf, they did a great job on Gandalf, and he's just a very nice figure to get. It's still not very exclusive, but still pretty nice figure. So let's go on to our next minifigure. Guys, up next is Saruman the White, which is a great looking wizard, and as you can see, the staff is not right because the staff piece didn't fit regular like it showed in the instructions. It had, so this piece went in here and this piece stuck in the pole, but it actually didn't work, so I had to put it opposite. So that was a little weird. And also you do get Saruman. Obviously he has a very nice white cape. The rubbery hair piece, which is not, like, I think the rubbery hair piece is okay for Saruman, but it completely ruins the cape after a while if you really play with it a lot, which is really bad for the figure overall. And then when you take this off, let's take a look at him. You can see it's sort of hard to get off, and you can see he has the same face as Count Dooku in the Duel of Geonosis set. Very nice looking torso and head, and he does have a double-sided head like the other Count Dooku, and you can see how it's messing up the cape a little bit there. So let's take a look at his back printing. Saruman's back printing. Saruman, you get these very nice exclusive pieces right here for his legs, which look very nice on Saruman, and you do also get the legs with Saruman. So let's go on to our next figure. Okay guys, up next for our minifigures, and it is really nice to get another one of these figures, which is an Uruk-hai, except this one's a little special because he has a very nice hand of Saruman on his helmet, which looks very cool. And also he does have the same thing on his shield. Let me just turn him around. You get a very nice white hand on his shield. Would have been pretty cool if it was also on his armor, but unfortunately it is not. It's still pretty cool, so let's take a look at him without his armor. Uruk-hai warrior without his armor on. You can see he has some great detailed torso printing and head printing. Also he has a very nice double head and some nice back printing. So I really do like this figure. He's a great Uruk-hai to add to your Uruk-hai army. So let's take a look at our next figure. Up next for our minifigures is the Orc Pitmaster. I think that's what he's called. And he does wield this really cool looking weapon right here, which has some string on it to capture the Treebeard. Also he does come with an axe to maybe chop some wood off the Treebeard maybe when he's fighting him. But unfortunately, he does not come with his hat piece, which I have complained about before in previous reviews. I really don't like that. I don't know why they just take off the head pieces, which looks really bad. And also, he does have some nice back head printing and some nice back printing right there, as you can see. But really, I don't know why they just keep taking these head pieces off these orcs, which will look a lot better if they did have them. So that's really not a very good figure. Let's go on to our favorite. Well, the best figure, in my opinion, in this set. Definitely the best figure in the set, in my opinion, is Grima Wormtongue, and this is probably the only version of Grima Wormtongue we're ever going to get. So really, if you're working for a Grima Wormtongue, you're really going to want to get this set to get him. He has a very nice looking torso, and he does come with a dagger, and you saw that extra dagger that I showed you in the extra pieces that you get. And also, when you take off his hair, he does have a double-sided head. I'm pretty sure he does. Yep, he does. He has an angry head for when he stabs Saruman in the movie, and Saruman dies. I'm pretty sure that's a deleted scene, I don't know. So let's take a look at him without his cape for his back printing. Tongue's really cool looking back printing. So let's go on to the bird. Okay guys, so probably one of my favorite add-ons to this set is the bird, or the eagle as most people call it. And the only problem I have with this eagle is his feet. It looks really weird, but still, the eagle is definitely a great add-on to the set. You get some nice printing on the eagle's face, also some nice molding on the wings. You can see it just moves right there, and these wing pieces can detach, just like that. Sort of like the pterodactyl you get in the dino sets that are discontinued now in 2012. You can see you get some nice printing on the back there, too. And also you can seat Gandalf on the top of it if you want, like in the movie when he jumps off the top of the tower. So that is a really cool add-on to the set. Let's go on to Treebeard. So here's Treebeard, and what I really like about Treebeard is that he's really tall compared to a minifigure. Let's take the Uruk-hai here without his armor and just put him right here, and he is gigantic compared to him. And that really should be like that, otherwise if it was smaller it wouldn't really be accurate. The only problem I really have with Treebeard, I really don't like this feature. You could have really just put a pivot arm in like they normally did on this side. You can see it's just a pivot arm. I would have rather just had that instead of this feature. So I'm probably going to modify Treebeard by doing that. Also, you do get some really nice printed pieces on Treebeard's face. You can see that for his eyes, and you get some nice tree details there. Also, you get some very nice branch looking things. And also, one of my favorite add-ons is the mushroom to Treebeard's leg, or his foot. You get some nice tree pieces on top of Treebeard, which looks very cool. On the back of Treebeard, there's some small minor details, not really too much. Can't really see too much, but and also you get some very nice details on his arm, which look very cool. And also you can grab minifigures, which is also a really nice feature added onto Treebeard. That is basically it for Treebeard. I really love this Treebeard. They did a great job on him. So let's go on to the enormous tower. As for the tower, I'm just going to start off by showing some details on the outside of the tower. On the bottom, you get many sections that you put in. This is a section, each one of these types of pieces are a section that took numerous hours to build. You can see you get some nice stairs right here. They do wobble around a little bit, but it's still fine. And you do get some nice doors on the front here that you can open up, which looks very nice. And also you do get where Saruman stands out here, and that looks pretty cool. You get some little windows. So let's move on to the next part of the tower. Up the tower, you got some more details right here, which looks very cool, and you get some nice bar pieces. And all the way up, you can see the top of my studio up here. It's in the attic, so I'm really gonna have to do this for the review. This won't be there too often. You guys couldn't really see it in the past reviews. You can see going all the way to the bottom up to the top. So we're going to break this up into two sections so I can show you this a lot easier. Guys, to really show this, I had to disconnect this into many levels, and you can see right here, that's how that works. Sort of broke off right there. Put that back in right there. And you can see, we're going to start off at the bottom right here. And there are many sticker details inside of there, which are sort of lame, but still get some random warg stickers in there, which are kind of weird. You can see brick details and such down there. You get some nice skulls. And right here there is a nice little feature where you can put a figure there. Let's try the Uruk-hai, because I want the Uruk-hai to die. You can see he fell down there. And then you get some sticker details of the white hand of Saruman, and then there's where the doors open up. Right there, and then there's a feature right here, I'll show you that in a second. That's leading up to the next level. And then we're going to take a look at some more details on the front right here. Let's see the look at that. Looks very nice. Very cool looking tower so far. So let's go on to the next two levels. This part of the tower, which is a very nice feature. You can see the chandelier lights up the Palantir, which looks very nice. You should actually put it up like this. Or, I think I was right before it was like this. Okay, you can see that lights it up, and it looks very cool. And you can see you get some nice book details on the sides, and a nice little letter. And then over here you get some more little random things. And then you get a little sticker thing right here. Not really much to it. I don't really need to show that very much. And one of the lights fell out, I just realized. These pieces came in the same set, the Wizard Battle. That's just basically a little set if you can't really afford the tower. But you can see those are the same lights they use on the Wizard Tower, or the Wizard Battle set. You get a little white banner piece behind there, and that's where Saruman sits. Also, the chair does the same thing that the Wizard Battle chair does, so it doesn't like ruin Saruman's cape, but the figure itself does, and you can see that's where it lights up, which looks very cool. It's a red brick for that, which looks very nice. And also the feature here is that you can completely disconnect this the bottom 3 levels from the top 3 levels, which I finally realized after taking off the tower in half to show you guys the first 2 levels. So that looks very cool. So let's go on to the next level. Yeah, so here's the 4th level in the tower, and you get a ton of accessories in this part of the tower. You get a nice little vial right there. This is actually my first vial. I've never gotten one. You can see there's this little feature right here where you can move this around, and it's a little thing where he makes the bombs for Helm's Deep. You get one. This is actually included in the set. You get a nice axe right here and a bottle, and you do get a skull behind the thing. I don't know if you can see it. It's barely back there. There is a skull back there, though. There's nothing in this little barrel right here, but it's still very cool. Unfortunately, the torches are not lit up for some reason. I don't know why they decided to do that. It would have been way cooler if they just gave them fire to light up the torches. So, yeah, that's really it for this level. Let's go on to the 5th level of the tower. Guys, now onto the 5th level of the tower, and this is a very detailed level. You get a ton of little details added into this. You get this little sticker piece right here. It's a little ring thing. You get another book. Unfortunately, these are stickers. I don't know why they just stopped putting printed books. They used to do this, actually. They used to have printed books. These are stickers. This is a really cool looking book right here, though. But you can see there's some details right there of some wizards. The 5 wizards, the 2 blue ones, brown, white, and gray. Gandalf the Gray. You get the torches that are actually lit up in this room. And that's a little table, and that's where you put the books. And behind that little book holder, there are 2 skulls back there, which look very menacing and very cool. So let's go on to the last level, and then we'll go on to the top of the tower. So here's the next level of the tower, or the last actually inside building of the tower. And this is a very cool level because you get many extra accessories up here as well. Lots of this building has tons of accessories in it, but the feature of this level is that you actually get to go down to the bottom level behind here. So basically you just move this little piece right here and it unlocks it, so you can move this down and put the ladder down, which is a very nice feature they added in many sets. I've seen a lot of sets with this feature in it, and it's really cool that I've gotten a set that actually has this feature in it. There's not really any room in this level now, but still, it's a great looking feature. And also over here you have some very nice looking staffs. I think this is one of the Blue Wizard staffs. This is Radagast staff. The staffs really don't look like anything. And this is another Blue Wizard staff. These staffs really aren't very detailed, but still. You get a nice Uruk-hai sword and a sticker right there of the Great Eye. And also, one of my favorite add-ons of this is that you get an extra one of these shields with the hand on it, and an extra one of these helmets. Let me get that out. And that looks very cool. And also, you get a clear head that holds the helmet on, which is very nice. I really like that. I'm probably going to take that out after, so I can just use it for other things. And then moving up to the top of the tower, or almost the top of the tower, show you some details. We'll just turn this around so I can show you these details. You get some nice windows over here, some nice pieces. Lots of these pieces aren't held in super well, but it's still pretty cool. Moving up, you can see it slants up more for the tower look. And also right here, you can see these pieces jutting out look very nice. So let's go on to the very top of this tower. Here's the top of the tower, and you can see I put Gandalf on top of here to show that scene in the first movie, and he just died. He fell off the tower and died, and the bird didn't save him this time. And you can see these pieces right here you can unhook very easily and put back on. They look very cool, easily detachable, and there's no pieces holding these in, but it's still very cool looking. And you can do that scene on the top. The top is a little small for the scene, but still, it's really nice that they actually added that on here in the first place. You can see some nice details on the tower at the very top. So that is really it for this tower, guys. I can't believe I'm actually done with the tower now. It took me a while to do, but it's really cool looking, and it took me a few hours to build it. So guys, let's go on to the rating on this outrageously huge set. Guys, now onto the rating on this set. Now, this is a pretty tough rating, but I was able to figure it out. Really, the only problem I have with this set is the lack of figures, but you do get an eagle to recover some of the figures there. You only get 5 figures with a $200 set. You do get Treebeard and an eagle too, but it would have been nicer if we got like maybe a few more Uruk-hai. That would have definitely made it better. So this set is going to get a 9.8 out of 10. It's a great Lord of the Rings set, probably one of the best. Battle of Helm's Deep and this set are definitely the 2 best Lord of the Rings sets out right now. This is currently the biggest Lord of the Rings set out, and it is enormous and great. It's a great set. I definitely recommend picking this up over many other sets out right now if you're really going to pick one up. If you really are saving up for this and you have enough money to buy like the pirate ship or something, I'd rather you save up and get this instead of getting the pirate ship. But if you're really looking for those figures in the pirate ship, I guess get that, but I really recommend getting this more. This is probably the best set in the wave of summer Lord of the Rings sets. So that's basically it for this review, guys. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. And this is actually the biggest review, or biggest set review for Croft Studios at the moment. Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe.